Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's tutorial is on this look. Obviously it is on this look. I always say that in my intro and I really need to change it up, but this is the look that I did today for the tutorial, and if you wanted to see how I created it, keep watching. I'm going to start off using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I got this little sample in my June Sephora Play box and I've been using it ever since. So I'm just putting a tiny amount between my fingers and I'm just going to put this everywhere. A little goes a long way, but I like this for the under eyes to keep things nice and hydrated and glowy. Because that primer doesn't actually help with pores per se, it definitely blurs things a little bit. I like it for around the under eyes, like I said, but I am going to go in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. This is the Skin Equalizer, just for the T-zone where my pores are a lot larger. I'm going to use Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I have a bunch of these in my collection. They're little sample sizes that you get with any Lorac Pro palette. And I'm just going to put that on my lids. And then I'm also going to take it underneath. This helps concealer as well. I think for today I'm going to start off with the eyes. So I'm going to use my Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. And I'm just going to put a little bit all over the lid just to cancel out some of that veining. For eyes, I'm going in with a new palette. This is the Lorac Pro 3 palette. I love all the Lorac palettes. I have all the Lorac palettes, so I had to pick this one up because it's just gorgeous. It's a very neutral everyday, but it does have some warm colors, cooler tone colors in there. So this is right up my alley. To start off with, I'm going to use canvas all over the entire lid to kind of set things up. I am going to go ahead and use blank. It is the white tone, but it's not a pure white. It does look like it has a little hint of yellow in it, or maybe like an ivory. I'm going to take that on the brow bone. To define the crease, I'm going to go in with this shade right here that's called Clay. I'm going to use Rose Bronze for all over the lid, I think. I want to keep this kind of light, neutral, bronzy there. I'm going to use Medallion. This one has the most glitter in there. It's definitely a sheen, but it has kind of like a glittery metallicness to it more than the others. And I'm going to use that for the center. I think I am going to bring in some color in here because things are kind of looking all one tone and I need something for a pop. So I'm going to grab Amethyst here and I'm going to use that for the outer corner. Using light gold, I'm going to go in and highlight the inner corner. I am going to do a little bit of a liner, and I do want to use a brown color, something a little lighter so the black isn't so stark against the tones that we're doing today. So I'm using Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner, and this is in the brown shade. Just gonna go in tight line with a brown eyeliner. This one is the Xtreme Lashes Glide Liner, but you can use any other one. I am gonna take that on the bottom waterline, but only halfway. I'm gonna go ahead and curl the lashes. For mascara today, I'm using a Covergirl one. This is the Clump Crusher Extensions by Lash Blast. For foundation today, I'm going in with an old favorite. It is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I'm in the shade Natural Beige W4. This is more of the warmer one. As you can see, I am self-tanned, so I'm just matching my neck because my face is a lot whiter. And I'm going to use a brush to apply this. For concealer, I'm going in with L'Oreal Visibly Lift Blur. I'm in the shade 301 Fair. Obviously, this is not my skin tone. It is to brighten under the eyes and the rest of the face. I'm going to allow that concealer to set a little bit before I go in with powder, just to sink into the skin. So in the meantime, I'm going to go in with my brows. I'm just using the Chella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow color. So I'm just going to brush through the hair and then add in some little hair strokes. I'm going to go in now that the concealer is set, and I'm using Ofra's Oil Control powder, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that in my T-zone. To warm up the face in certain areas a little bit using a bronzer, I'm going to use the BareMinerals Bare Skin Sheer Sun. I got this little guy in my June Play by Sephora box as well, and I'm just going to give that a nice little shake. It's kind of like a serum liquidy type product. This is a nice product because it's not just another layer of powder going on your skin. You can also mix this in with foundations. I just like how it looks. And it's just a little bit. I'm just building up a little bit, not anything too dark, too extreme, but you can see a little difference between the two sides. So I'm just going to go in the other side. For blush today, I'm going in with a Tarte one. This is the Airblush Maracuja Bouncy Blush. And this is in Shimmery Pop. Here is the tone. I think this is just a gorgeous shade for this time of year. So I'm just dabbing my brush in that product. Always blend that out so it just looks part of the skin. Because I want to kind of give more of a pop of flush to the cheeks, I'm going to go in with another cream blush. This one is going to be Revlon's Cream Blush in Flushed. I've been really into using two tones for blushes, one as a base and then another pop of a brighter shade. I'm keeping this one strictly on the apples. I want to keep things super easy on the lips, something light and glossy. My lips have been very chapped lately, so I want to keep them hydrated as well, but still get a little bit of color. So I'm going in with my Lancome Juicy Shaker. I have the Meli Melon shade, so you do want to give a nice shake because it is an oil product. So give a shake I actually like to loosen the cap up just a touch, just so you see a little bit of the black, and then give another shake. That allows a lot more product on the little applicator. And I can't believe I completely forgot the most important step in all of my makeup routines is my highlighter. I think I'm going to use my Clinique Chubby Stick. This is in the shade Hefty Highlight. So I actually like to apply it with my fingers. I don't go straight in from the bullet. So I'm just going to pat that into the skin here. I am going to top off my highlighter with a powder highlighter. I know that seems excessive, but I do like the effect of a little bit glowier in one area and kind of a little bit more of an inner glow in others, especially around my nose, because I break down foundation and other products when I get oily. I don't always like to use cream on my nose, so I'm going in with MAC's Soft and Gentle. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm going to apply that in the same areas we did the Clinique one, but just higher up. And then I'm going to take that down the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the tip. And the last step, of course, is to set everything to extend it as long as possible. So I'm going in with my Skindinivia. This is the makeup finishing spray. I'm just going to give myself a spritz. And that's the completed look. I hope you like it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you do. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. As far as the quality, I think they're exactly on par with the other formulas in the other two palettes. Nothing seemed to change in